What's up, this is GM, and before I start, I want to tell you about TubeBuddy. In case you don't know, TubeBuddy is a free website that will help you manage and grow your YouTube channel. Thanks to them, some of my videos even show up as top results. Want to give them a try? Check the description below for the link. Today's product is Eurpmask's Foldable Monitor Stand. So in the box we had the stand, an AC/DC adapter, and a USB 3.0 cable. I'll start off by going over some general info, then going into my thoughts on it. As you can see, it's pretty large. It was actually kind of hard to fit into frame, but I will do my best to show everything I can for this item. You can adjust the width to 16.5, 18.5, or 20.5 inches. It has two USB 3.0 and a Type-C port, which I'll show later. Supports up to 24 watts fast charging and high-speed data transfer up to 5 gigabytes per second. It's also a desk organizer with a built-in cell phone stand and a drawer that can be used as a tablet stand. It's really durable, made of ABS plastic, supports up to 25 kilograms, which is 55 pounds, perfect for my Alienware. Has non-skid silicone pads so it doesn't slip around. It raises your laptop or monitor to about 3.14 inches, weighs about 1.47 kilograms, which is about 3.24 pounds. Alright. Let's go ahead and start showing it off. I'm probably going to just be showing the sections and zooming in so that way I can pretty much zoom in a bit and you can see a little bit better what I'm trying to show you. So let's start with the leftmost side. Alright, so on the leftmost side we have two USB ports and a USB-C right here. And as you can see, you can fold down this side as well, and it does have rubber padding. Let me see if I can get that into frame a bit. Might be a little hard to see, but there's one here and one here. So when you are folding it down, it won't slip around. This is the back side of that leg, and you can see here are two ports, and the wires for these ports did come with the stand. Let me show you the bottom of that leg, and you can see it also has two rubber pads. On the other leg, it isn't anything special. It's pretty much just another leg. There's nothing really going on there other than the rubber pads as shown on the other piece. So here's the other one. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out some and show you what it looks like if you were to pretty much bend both the legs. So you can see the USB ports are still down here, or you can extend it like that, make it a little bit longer, or you can just bend one leg and it will still be the same height. So keep that in mind. That's how you adjust it for the three different widths. Pretty much you can either bend both legs in, bend both legs out, or keep one leg in, one leg out. And that's how you're gonna get pretty much what you need. So pretty much I'm gonna keep it completely open like this to show the rest of the features. And let's go ahead and look at the phone stand. So here is your phone stand, and let me go ahead and actually grab my phone and show you what it looks like in it. Alright, so it's meant to hold your phone like this. However, I like to put it in like this. It can handle both. Keep in mind if you use a case that has something like one of these poppers, it might not fit too well. I can usually fit it sideways, but it's gonna be a little bit of an issue just because of the popper. Let's go ahead and push this one back in. Let's take this one out. So this is where you can keep small tools such as paper clips, binder clips, and then right here is another stand for your phone or your tablet. I prefer to put my phone on this one just because it's a little bit wider, so I can leave on my case and the popper, no problems at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one back in. And I'm gonna go grab my Alienware and show how it looks with it on top of this. Alright, so I went ahead and put my Alienware on it. Like I said, the back kind of sticks out some, but that's not an issue for me because the Alienware's back is mostly just a grill to let out heat, so it weighs very little. So I can actually bring this up, push this all the way back, and I'm not really worried about it falling. As you can see, I'm putting pressure and it's not falling over. So I'm really not worried about my Alienware falling on this, even if I have to push it all the way back. However, you don't really need to do that unless you need to access these little drawers, and that's only because my Alienware is so huge. This Alienware has a 17-inch screen, plus you gotta add an extra inch for the girls, so it is very large. Most people aren't gonna have laptops this big, most likely. So what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna show you what it looks like with a smaller laptop, a 15-inch, which is my Chromebook, which is probably more like what you're gonna be using. As you can see, with this, it fits perfectly on here, and you can open and close all of these little drawers, no problem. Let's go ahead and pull this one out. So you can see, with a normal size laptop, it's no issues. Even in the back, it doesn't fill up all of the space, which is great. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and flip it back. I'm actually going to show you why I prefer to use something like this. So I do have cooling stands as well, but I don't like to use cooling stands because they don't support the back, which this doesn't either for my Alienware. However, the thing about them is that the ones that I have, they pretty much only have the one USB port to replace the one that you're plugging into your laptop. So obviously you need to plug this into your laptop to use the USB ports and the USB-Cs. So the benefit of this is you're actually getting an extra USB-C and an extra USB port when you're plugging it in. So it's great for those who need the extra ports, because my Alienware only has 2 USB ports, so this really helps out a lot by adding an extra USB and a USB-C. It also is great for gaming because with my Alienware up here, my screen can be a little bit closer to head level, so I'm not scooching forward a bit, my neck isn't bending down. It actually has helped my neck pain quite a bit, because when I'm gaming and I'm getting really into it, I really bend down towards the screen. But now that it's head level, I don't have to have that issue anymore, which is fantastic. Another great benefit, especially for you gamers, is if you have a gaming laptop, most likely it's not going to be a 2-in-1. So I can actually put my Alienware up here, and then I can get a keyboard and put it down here. And now I can use a keyboard and I can have my Alienware up here, because honestly the Alienware keyboard is okay, but having a mechanical, well, here I only have a membrane one showing right now, but the benefit is now I can use a secondary keyboard instead of using just a half keyboard that I usually keep on the side. That's personally one of my favorite things about this, because it really does come in handy, and then I can just push this underneath when I'm not using it to save space. And you can just see how much space it just clears up. And it's really perfect for people who are also working or studying, because personally, whenever I am studying for an exam, I have my main Alienware, I have a book, and I have my Chromebook. Problem is I can't fit all that, so I end up only being able to use one device and a book. And even then, it's really hard to fit on a table. So now I can put my Alienware up here, put my Chromebook here, flip the screen up, and put my book right in front of it. No issues. I've got all 3 things that I really need, saving space at the same time, and I can keep my sticky notes right here, which is great, so I can access it a lot easier. And then I can also keep my phone here, because sometimes, you know, I like to procrastinate a bit, and I like to have my phone around as well. So honestly, this thing it's just amazing. It's something that I would say most people need, but aren't aware that they need. Or most people need, they know they need it, but they just don't know what it is, where to get it, so on and so forth. So I would say pretty much get this. Also, for the data transfer and the charging. Charging is fantastic on this, and so is data transfer. I didn't actually notice any difference between plugging it directly into my laptop and using this. There might have been a slight decrease in speed, but personally, I actually didn't notice any decrease at all. So if there is a decrease, it's probably so minor that it wouldn't really affect anyone. But that's just my opinion. If you own this and happen to know, or you've noticed like maybe it is slower, let me know, but I have a feeling no one's gonna be saying that, because I've used it quite a bit now and haven't noticed any issues at all. That's it for this video. Link to the product is in the description below. If you found the video helpful, I'd love it if you could leave a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave a comment below as well. Thanks for watching.